Hello, me lads and lovelies. Captain Edward von Arkham here, coming to you from on board the MHS Hysteria. It has been a tiring but rewarding day. 6 hours ago, we landed in the great sandy desert of Western Australia in 1925 at the exact coordinates given by Professor Peaslee in his record. We chose a low spot between two sloping sand dunes and began to dig. A monotonous labor, but one made far more enjoyable by me listing all of the Russian composers I could think of. It took almost 4 hours to clear away enough sand, but at last we uncovered the floor of some ancient corridor paved with octagonal stone blocks. It took all 4 of us to pry one of the blocks away, revealing a gaping aperture of tenebrous blackness. Dropping a stone into the chasm revealed it to be no more than a 30-foot drop, and we lowered down a rope and one by one descended into the buried city. Illuminating our lanterns revealed the very cyclopean masonry detailed in the professor's notes. Tremendous stone walls and arched corridors of Promethean antiquity. The stones were heavily decayed and the corridors were strewn with sand and debris, but the familiar hieroglyphic language carved on the walls left no doubt in our minds. This was Narcotis, long dead and buried. Our initial searches have not turned up any sign of the machines we seek or of the Yith's great library. But what we have uncovered has done much to evoke our fascination. For instance, we found an odd irregularity in some of the stonework. Whilst the majority of the ruins appear to be made of some form of cement, there are 1 or 2 crypts that seem to be built out of some type of square-cut basalt. Additionally, we discovered 3 of what appear to be some kind of metal-barred trap-door or ventilation grate which may lead to deeper recesses of the city, but whose unlighted depths we do not have enough rope to reach. Professor Peaslee made no mention of these things in his record, or if he did, it has been omitted from that which we received from Miskatonic University. I never learn, do I? Any which way and how, the chambers that we have unearthed only stretch for about a half-mile in both directions, unhindered by rubble. Our next effort is to clear these obstructions so that we may reach the city's heart. Ah, well, that's our time for today. There's digging to be done. I'm off to grab a giant shovel, and get to work. Until next time, stay mad, my duckies. There's Mahler, Jeffrey, Rubinstein, Arensky, and Tchaikovsky, Sapelnikov, Dmitriev, Cheretnin, Krichanovsky, Kadowsky, Artribukov, Monyushko, Artimenko, Soloviev, Prokopiev, Tyomkin, Korishchenko. There's Linkler, Winkler, Botniansky, Rebekov, Ilyinsky, Mentler, Balakiev, Zolotorov, and Kroshinsky, and Sokolov, and Kopolov, Tukelsky, and Klonovsky, and Shostakovich, Borodin, Glier, and Novakovsky. There's Lyudov, and Kardinov, Markevich, Planchenko, and Dargominsky, Sherbasov, Stryov, and Vasilyenko, Stravinsky, Rimsky, Korsakov, Mussorgsky, and Retchananov, and Glauzanov, and Cesar Kvita, Linikov, Rachmaninoff, Stravinsky, and Retchananov, Rumshinsky, and Rachmaninoff. I really ought to stop. That subject has been dwelt upon enough.